Hey, I wanted to make a video to talk about backpacking as an 80-10-10 eater, HCLF, high carb, low fat, vegan, sometimes called SOS, no sugar, oil, or salt. Lots of different ways to approach this, but a lot of people eat this way with mostly eating carbs and not having any outright salt or oil or even much protein in your diet. So how do you backpack like that? So I've had to make it up myself because I haven't seen any videos out there or articles talking about this. So I thought I should share with you what I've come up with so that maybe you'll hit the trail too. So let's go and look at my table. So here is 4 days worth of backpacking stuff. I'm going to do a 4-day trip, but go back to the car after 2 days and then reload to a new location. So I made 2 separate piles and I put the exact same thing in each pile. So right here is 2 bags. And these 2 bags are exactly the same as what's over here. And this is 2 days worth of backpacking food. It comes out to 40 ounces, and that is 1.25 pounds per day, which is excellent weight for backpacking food for somebody my size, 5'4". I mean, that's really good there. So let's break it down and see what's in there. So when I'm home, I eat mostly fruit. Then I'll have like a salad with some sprouts and some potatoes for dinner. So I'm trying to duplicate that the best I can, making some small modifications to add just a little bit more protein in for backpacking. So I've dehydrated a lot of fruits. I've got dehydrated oranges and grapefruits, apples, bananas. I've dehydrated some plums, and I'm also throwing into the mix some dried mulberries and some freeze-dried durian, which is just a little treat that I like to have. So that's my fruit for 2 days. And then I've got also a couple little packets of superfoody things that you pick up as free samples that are nice to add to your water bottle when you need a little bump. And over here I've got individual packets of quarter-size cup of dried fruit, which is about 25 to 30 grams of carbohydrates, which is about what you want to have each hour while actually backpacking to keep your carbs replenished so you can keep going. So I've got a bunch of those little individual, so I'm making sure that I'm eating enough on the trail. And then if I want a little treat, this is my version of a chocolate treat, is equal parts cocoa powder and then raw lucuma powder, and then this is peanut butter powder, no salt, no sugar, and defatted. And I'll mix those together and add enough stevia. And if I add just a little bit of water to it and make it like a paste, it's kind of like a chocolate treat. So I've got one of those for each day for fun. I've baked some, I cooked some garbanzo beans and then baked them and put a little tandoori spices and lemon on them. So dry them out so that those could be a good snack for the trail, because garbanzo beans are high in carbohydrates actually for a bean. And then I sprouted some lentils and then dehydrated them. So that's like a raw, crunchy snack. And then I've got freeze-dried peas that I bought, organic freeze-dried peas. And then tiger nuts are a great snack, these little tuber roots that you can get for snacking on, and that's what those look like. And then at the end of the hike, it's nice to replenish with a little bit more protein than I would normally do. So I've got 2 packages of a double serving of raw meal, which is a raw vegan excellent meal replacement shake. And then for dinner, I've got potato flakes that I get on Vitacost that are just plain organic potato flakes, and I'll add nutritional yeast and a salt-free spice blend to that, and then I can just add either hot or cold water if I'm not packing in a pan, and make that my dinner. And to that I will add some freeze-dried vegetables that I get on Vitacost, and then also some dried zucchini that I dehydrated and some beet powder. Mix it all up, and then that'll be my main dinner. So that is an overview of food for 2 days. I might also bring like maybe a bag of romaine hearts just to have a little bit of fresh food in there. Kale keeps really good and doesn't really weigh much of anything, so I'll probably pack some kale from the garden and also take some romaine hearts and maybe a carrot or a piece of celery just to have a little bit of fresh in the mix. And so that just about covers it. Happy days out on the trail, everyone. Okay, bye.